Difficult to believe that a century and a half ago, Cardiff was a village. These docks are what changed it and made Cardiff one of the most important cities in the world. The docks were needed to satisfy the international demand for Wales coal. And at their height, they say, a monkey could swing from mast to mast across the dock without touching the deck once. They also said that a Honda squirrel could come all the way down to the sea without leaving the treetops. Not too many squirrels here now, and the monkeys either, come to that. I think they left when they saw what the bosses were doing to the people. If you worked on the docks here in the 19th century, you did get beer for your 11s, of course it kept you going, you see. But whether you drank it or not, it was still deducted from your wages. It's almost as though the bosses saw the workers as a kind of not very superior ape. Indeed, all Victorian philanthropy, for me, had just a whiff of the kindness to animals syndrome about it. Certainly wasn't much fun being a docker, not much of a life at all. You were lucky if you earned a penny an hour. But round here, they did rather better, because this is Mount Stuart Square, the financial heart of the coal empire. And here the fortunes were made. And in these fine Italianate houses, the tycoons lived lives of unimaginable luxury. You can tell the classical influence. That's because they spent most of their time touring Greece and Rome. And the little times they didn't spend there, they spent over here, in the coal exchange. But this was a place where a man's word was his bond, and if you broke your word, you were never forgiven. During the mini-slump of the 20s, a man came into here, went to the coffee bar and said, "I'll buy the drinks and the cigar. I'm too big to go broke. I owe the bank £2 million. He was never forgiven, and when he died, they cheered on the floor of the exchange. Nowadays, this is Media City. This is the home of Super Ted, of Spotty Man. This is where the dubbing theatres are, and the wine bars and the small clubs. It's slightly bohemian and entirely fitting to this very unusual dockland, because docklands that I've known have always been depressing, and this one isn't. There's none of the dismal, cloying area of the Liverpool docks, say. No, happiness, smiles, and lots of wine bars.